Alright. Oh, hi, Zekin. You have 1 week to get your cheetah blood from Amazon or rip out your modem. You hear her? That's what we have to deal with. She just like meows like we don't feed her, but she actually eats the most. Cats, man. Who's more dramatic, cats or dogs? Probably dogs. No, probably cats. Actually, I don't know. Alright. So this is what we're gonna be building today. This is the Rama Zenith. If you guys haven't seen this already. The most dramatic is me. I can't help but feel like dogs are more dramatic, but that's because I have a Shiba Inu. Right? And Shiba Inus are basically cat dogs, and they're known to be ultra dramatic, so I may feel like it's dogs only because I have a Shiba. So these are black cherry pies. Looped and spring swapped. Looped film spring swapped. Yeah. But what is that? That's me. My dirty fingers. This is a Zenith. Oh, that's cool. You see the 3 right here? I haven't really built that many Rama boards. I built a thermal. I built 2 thermals. I'm trying to think what other Rama boards I've built. But I think that's about it. No, this is a client's. Miss Poner? Like John? The switches are Black Cherry Pies, Dusky Films, 205 G0, spring swapped to 60 gram slow springs. Hi Naughty, what's up? They are Spirit Blackbird. Nice tattoo, thanks. Spirit, yeah. I don't... When did the Zenith go... When was the Zenith in Group 5? I don't really keep up with Rama works anymore. Last time I saw they were like selling a bat. That's like the last thing I saw from them. Like they were selling a baseball bat. And there was one other thing. The coffee related? But yeah, it was like a baseball bat. And then something coffee related. And that's like the last I saw. Okay. Here's everything. FR4 half plate. FR4 half plate. Oh, has the new Wordle came out yet? Does anyone know? Hey from Hebe, so she's working on a case. Oh, I'm worried. Yeah, so... I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a little bit of drama between the two. Lat invoice is out! Oh my god. Did they just get out? Alright, I'm being fucking flamed on Twitter right now. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm gonna ignore it. I didn't win. Did anyone win? Let me see. Anyone I know win? Dang. No. Yeah, I didn't win. No, I'm not. Scar said thank you for helping me clean it. Oh my god. Alright. Anyways, moving on. Test this PCB. I am building a keyboard. I'm testing the PCB right now. Making sure it works. I did not win that. Are GPBT keycaps good? What are GPBT keycaps? Oh, glorious. Oh. Um. I don't support Glorious because of multiple reasons. As far as their quality, I have no clue. I have never used them, so I don't actually know. And yeah, I personally would not support them, but from like setting my bias aside, I've never used them, so I would not be able to tell you the quality. Right? Right. It's all working. You're so cute. You hear that, Chonga? Saying you're so cute. Chonga's getting swole. Let's see. Alright. Alright, stabilizers. Stabilizers. Oh, let me make sure I look at this correctly before we... Let's see. Wants... Standard cap block, 6.25 view bottom row, full backspace. Okay. Are Glorious PPT keycaps good? I have never used them, so I don't know. Yeah, it's not... I'm not trying to avoid telling you. It's literally I have no clue if they're good or not, because I've never used them. Will they fit the Tofu 65? If they are MX, which I'm pretty sure they are, then they will. Yes. Okay. Let's see. 6.25 right here. One here. One right here. Full backspace. Standard caps right here. So, okay. So I don't need this one. How's WoW been? It's been good. So we got a new tank and it's transitioning pretty well. We actually stopped recruitment because we have 25 people. Um, we've had a lot of people like wanting to come back, which has been really nice. Like glad that people have an interest in the game anymore, but it's kind of like unfortunate that we can't let everyone back because there's not enough like room. Please check. Those will fit a tofu 65. Like they'll fit. You need to know about my guild stuff? Yeah, so we actually have 25 people, and a few more people have been wanting to come back. But unfortunately, we don't have enough room, so I've had to tell them, like, can't come back, we don't have any room right now. Understand if you want to go find a new guild, but, you know, it's like, pretty nice, because most of them have been like, no, just let us know, we're in no rush. What is the switches? What do you mean? I feel like you're trolling me right now. I'm using black cherry pies. Alright, we need to tune these. I bet like Raz's Raz's like mod radar in his head is like red. Red. Man, you guys make it seem like I deprive you guys of stabilizer content, but do I really? This one? This one stab right here is perfectly straight. Good job. Good job, Mr. Stab. You're graduated. #1 in your class. These other two... we're gonna need to work on them. This one, though, perfect. I know. Actually, I had a TikTok with the Owl Lab stabilizers, and I don't know why. It's so weird. I don't get TikTok. It's like some videos I'm really proud of do really well. I mean, the ones I'm proud of don't do well at all, and like some of them that I put so little effort into like do super well, and I just don't get it. Okay, so let's see. So looking at my TikTok, so let's see. Like, look. See, all of these I thought were like so cute and so good. Right? But they don't get any views. And then this one just randomly has like, you know, a bunch of likes. After me not like posting in it. Wait, you can do dark mode? There's dark mode in TikTok? How do I do that? Alright, I'll look for it later. Alright, tune in. Settings? Okay, I'll look at it later. People love stabs? Are you sure about that? I know, Changa, you fueled the fire. You fueled the fire. I don't play Minecraft. This is just a little bit. No, still needs a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Yeah, I do play World of Warcraft. This is a struggle because you do one side and then the other side starts sticking. Oh, wait, this one's done. Okay. This one's just a little. This one's just a little bit. Just a smidge. FR4 half plate. No! Damn it. Ah. This one. This one, just like a little tiny. So this is the struggle of balancing wires that are really close to being tuned or straight. It's like you bend it one way just slightly, and then you have to bend the other side. And it's just like this ongoing cycle. Until you get it just correct. Just correct. Just like a smidgen. Let me check this side. Oh, I see. This is not. Let me try bending it this way. Okay, let's see. Okay, we'll just bend it a smidge. Okay. No! No! Monday's a holiday, yeah. It is. I'm okay. Okay. Whew. Can you check if gym is open? Ding, Chonga. How much did you put on? Like, how much muscle do you have? Do you know your muscle mass now? This one's bad. Hellcat made it look so easy and fast when you would fast forward the step in videos. Yeah, and then in reality, it's actually like a 2-hour process. You're cutting right now, though? I see. Okay, we'll go just a little bit. Okay, and then we bend it a little bit here. I made it worse. Okay, go back. Okay, this one just a little smidgen. Just a little smidgen. Just a little bit. Damn it. Okay, okay. Just a tad. Just a little. Just a little. Just a little. Just a little bit. Okay, tap, tap, tap the side. I think the side's just slightly... Okay, okay. And then this side slightly down. Okay. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. Okay, and then we bend it this way. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. Fuck the struggle. Now I have to bend this one just slightly. Just slightly. I made it worse. No. Hold on, let me look. Okay, it's right here. Right here. Okay, moment of truth. Man, spacebar wires are just the bane of my existence. Okay. No, I just made it so much worse. Fudge. Let me flip it. Is this really necessary? It depends. I like doing it. Because I don't like doing stabilizer mods. Like Holy, Upsy. I like to just have straight bars and, you know, just loop and then be good. So while it might not seem necessary to you, I like doing it for my clients. I want to make sure they have good space bars. It's just painful, but you know. Oh, Cinda, thank you for the 4-month resub. Who do we blame for Scar's keyboard cleaning? You blame Scara. Yeah, you blame Scara. It's not me. I didn't put it under the water. Alright. So spacebar wires are the hardest because you have to like balance this side. And then you also have to balance this side. And then the thing is, if you think it's straight, then you have to flip it to the other side. Because this could just be curved, so it feels straight, but whenever you turn it, and if this part is curved, then when you hit it, you're just like, oh wait. So like this side feels okay. I need Dremel and some copper tape. Do I? So now right here. Yeah, that's why like when you guys tell me you guys like stab content, I'm like, wrong with you guys. Hi Popcorn. You hate finally getting the stabilizer flat, then realizing elbows aren't square? Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. It's straight. Finally. Okay. Yeah, so the new Mikibo checkout kind of threw me off because I tried to I accidentally like oh thank you for the follow. I pressed like buy with shop pay without putting everything else in my cart. I was like, oh no. Hi Kujo. Yeah, so I was like adding things into my cart and then I pressed buy with shop pay because I was selected on the one. And instead of like taking my whole cart, the one I was selected on, it took me to like checkout just for that one. And I was like, wait, that's not right. So then I like go back and then added into my cart. And then I went into, then it took me to checkout. And then after that, the base was all sold out. And I was like, well, I'll still buy the child kids, like it's fine.
Smooch.
Because of your hiatus, I hit on the maker, the floral artisans. I managed to hit on the blue one. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Wait, did you not enter lat, Chonga? Also, thank you, Popcorn. You the best. Fitness account in TikTok. Wait, really? I just see TikTok. Yeah, you know when you texted me today, I was like, who is this? Snoopy, thank you for the 3-month resub. You follow Jimbor Sus Sports? I do. Yes. I work out spiritually through him. Mm-hmm. That's how that works, right? Is that a makeup palette ring? This is a nail art palette ring, yes. So remember, Susspurs was like, we're going to go work out at the hotel's gym, right? And I was like, yeah, you're funny. What happened to building a board for Al Kaiser? Alright, Al Kaiser's like, yeah, email me. I emailed him and I never got a response back. And then I thought about like following up with him. But I I'm actually building a keyboard for Limit Max now instead, because I only had it in my budget to build a, like to gift a keyboard to one streamer. And so since Al Kaiser didn't want the free keyboard, I talked to Max instead. He was like, yeah, I'll take it. So yeah, sorry Al Kaiser. I've been subbed to Al Kaiser for almost like 50 months. A long time. It's either 50 or 40. I've been watching Al Kaiser for a long time. Yeah, I was gonna do it for free. Yeah. Nail art is like Hollow Knight. Guess I'll try to snatch it. Yeah, it's really nice. Oh man, TikTok? I haven't. Yeah, I was going to give Al Kaiser a keyboard for free. But he was like, send me an email. I sent him an email. I never got a response. So then I got in contact with Limit Max, who's like, hell yeah. So, like, as much as I would like to build a keyboard for Al Kaiser, I don't have it in my budget. Extra sis. So maybe once it's in my budget again, I'll like reach out, be like, yo, Al Kaiser, stop ghosting me. But until then. You send it to me on TikTok? Okay. Hi John, welcome back. Also, couple, did you just list the One Punch Man workout? That sounds like what One Punch Man did. Oh, you did? Oh yeah, I got that reference. Are you proud of me? Alright, good night. Good night, R4T Prince. There's no chat overlay? Oh. Why is that? Wait, type now? Also, did you post it in the Discord? Let's see. Oh my gosh. Collect day. Oh, you have sunset around 1? Nice. I think I remember you saying that though. Yeah, I don't know, like stream elements is just like so inconsistent. I don't know why. It just sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. I don't know what to do. So I don't really want to use Streamlabs. Are you leaving, Chopper? Yeah, because like Streamlabs like did that like shady thing. Probably overloaded when everyone jumped. Yeah. Shit. Maybe I just go back. I don't know. So Streamlabs basically took OBS's name and used it as part of their program. So people thought that, you know, Streamlabs had worked out an agreement with OBS, but turns out like they used it without their permission. And OBS asked them to not use their name, but they did it anyways, right? And so Streamlabs was just caught basically copying a bunch of like smaller companies of like trying to take credit. And since they were like so much bigger than these smaller companies, you know, they were able to get away with it. It kind of blew up in their face when like they did like their website and they basically just like copy pasted like this other website and they called them out on Twitter and it blew up. Yeah, so Streamlabs' argument was like, well, OBS is open source, so, you know, we can use it. But yeah, pretty much like OBS came out, a bunch of different companies came out, or like, yeah, you know, like they wanted to work with us, and then later they basically like came out with their own feature and ghosted us. Stuff like that. So they were basically like stealing ideas from these other companies under the preface of them wanting to work with them, right? And another thing was like they would use streamers' photos without actually asking them for permission, right? Like, I don't know if you noticed, but like Streamlabs had like Pokemon's photo, you know, on it for a long time. Like she did use Streamlabs, right? But she never gave them permission to like use her photo, but they used it because it drew in people. So it's just like little things like that, you know, kind of shady. But yeah, they basically got caught and everyone jumped ship. Including me. But I mean, I moved away from stream elements, because it was like so inconsistent like in the first place. It's kind of sad now because it's like after moving back to it, I realized like why I moved away from it. But there's not really like other competitors. I mean, I'm sure there are that I would have to look through, but yeah, it just sucks that it's so inconsistent. And I really enjoyed using Streamlabs because like they would tweet for me every time I went live. Now I have to do it manually. Their alerts always worked for me. You know, my chatbot is actually like was through them, stuff like that. But it's like they're a scummy company. It's kind of like, what do I do? They're like the Amazon of the streaming programs, you know? Like they're evil, but they're so convenient. They take from like smaller companies. Yeah. So that's what, yeah, that's what Streamlabs did. So I moved everything over to Stream Elements, but like you saw, just like inconsistent. And it sucks because like someone will follow and then I won't know. Or someone will sub and I only see it because I'm reading chat, but like for things that don't show up, I just don't hear about it. And yeah, I just feel bad missing those alerts. Also, are you guys doing okay? This is gonna kind of be a late-ish keyboard stream. I mean, I feel like my keyboard streams like maybe normally go longer in general, but you know. kind of delayed, weird. Yeah, I had to delay my stream. My dad brought us back ramen. Cause what happened? He was like telling. So my mom texted him, was like, bring back food for us. Your daughter's hungry. And then he brought ramen back for us. And he's like, Patricia, if you're ever hungry, you just tell me. I'll bring back food, you know? I don't buy extra sometimes because I don't want to waste it. And I was like, okay. He's like, when I see a text from my wife that, you know, both my wife and daughter are hungry, you know, I just get tears in my eyes because I'm like, you know, the ones I love shouldn't be going hungry. So you just tell me, I'll bring back food for you. And I was like, okay, Dad. Yeah, but you know, he's like, it makes me so sad when I hear like you two are hungry. So, you know, you just text me, I'll bring back food. Like, okay. And he was like, you need more meat? I'm gonna go cook meatballs so you can eat the meat and I'll just eat the meatballs. Men are dumb. It's different when they're dads, okay? Dads are a different level. Dads are built different, okay? Dads are the next stage, yeah. Dads when you level up. But yeah, my dad, he was saying stuff like that. Scar's dad, he cleaned baby and fuss it. He cleans a baby in the sink. Oh god. Yeah, a lot of people do. He's just practicing. He's just training for those days. Right? Keyboard, baby, basically the same thing, right? So heavy. So I have like a really bad habit of like slouching. Like I have extremely bad posture. So actually, I bought a back brace when I loop switches. Yeah, I actually bought a back brace that I wear when I'm lubing or sitting on my computer for extended period of time. Because I just naturally start to like shrimp. So with the back brace, at least, you know, it kind of like reminds me like, oh, stop slouching. So hard to sit straight, yeah. I thought about getting one of those like electronic ones that, you know, like beep at you whenever you start slouching. But I feel like these ones that actually keep your back in posture or keep your posture for you actually works better for me. Personally. Electroshock? Oh my god. I should. I might actually stop slouching. Shrimping is a habit, I know. I'm trying to break it. I'm trying not to slouch, but Did I ever tell you guys why I started slouching? I was basically traumatized and I didn't want to like have boobs. So I just like started slouching to like hide them. Right? That's yeah. I'm gonna check if the key cult works tomorrow. You're giving me a heart attack. You are stressing me out. You are stressing all of us out. I can rewatch it. Oh my god. Oh, Discord stream. I bet Teja's just like crying internally. Until he realized he could invite you over for content. Are you gonna do that? You gonna go over, learn how to solder? See how much work goes into into building the keyboards? You told me to try it. I think your switches might be fucked. But I don't know. It's like such a shame too, because those are like... Those creams are probably so smooth. 2 years? Gamer creams? Yeah. Dude, people pay a lot of money to get broken in creams. Like, people developed these switch breaking in machines. Yeah, because before it was like, you would have to manually break in the switch, and then people started getting creative and started using machine, like, massage guns to, like, massage the switches, so it was automatically. And then people developed machines that would, like, actuate the switches, like, for a few hours to break in the switches. Yeah, it's just like people will do things to get broken in creams. And the fact that yours were like 2 years broken in, and you know they were well used because you're a gamer, so that looked like you were shaping dough. Hello, Rum. How you doing? I just found out you streamed. I mean, you rated me one day and it didn't click in my head, but then someone's like, oh, she streams. Like, oh, okay, I'll go give her a follow. I'm kind of hoping that the keyboard doesn't work, just so Scar will have to build one and then see how much work goes into building a keyboard. And then he'll be like, wow, I appreciate this so much more. Either that, or he'll say, fuck this shit. I'm just always gonna get someone to build my keyboard from now on. Oh, was it 200? Nice. Congratulations. If you guys didn't know, I'm gonna say this wrong, but Ruminative, I was just saying Rum is a streamer. Please go give her a follow. Yeah, maybe it's a good thing that this happened, because then Scara will have to build the keyboard and then he'll really start to appreciate it more, right? Right? Right, guys? That's how that works, right? What happened with the board? Let's just say someone tried to wash a keyboard in the sink. Oh, that photo. Oh, you've seen it? Yeah, and he's trying to put the blame on me, but I just want to say I thought he had common sense, okay? I thought Jimmy was a smart person. Yeah, because I'm the one he messaged was like, can I use soap and water to clean my keyboard? And I was like, yeah. But I did go on and I linked him the key call how to clean his keyboard. And I was like, if there's hair, just use like compressed air. Just use like a rag with like soap and water to clean down your case. And then like a few minutes later, he sends me that photo and I was like, wait. Legit jumped out of bed. Was stressing out. I don't know. Here's the thing. It's gonna work. I just know in spite of all this, like his keyboard is actually gonna work. And then he's just gonna be like, haha guys. Joke's on you, it works. I'm gonna wash my keyboard with water next time too. Lol. I'm just gonna be like, I fucking hate you. I think it's been about a week. We'll see where the saga goes. Did he open the case? No. I don't think so. We'll see. I don't know what he did. I just like I just like was so stressed that I yeah, I mean, if anything the switches will be fucked, but it sounds like it might not dry complete. I don't know what he did. For my own mental health, I just had to not talk to Skara. Sorry, Jimmy. For the sake of my mental health. Had to just avoid talking to you. That's self-care right there. Yeah. Shit. The thing is, like, I wasn't even watching Scar's stream at the time. I got a message from Vin who was like, it's been, like, it's out. Like, people know. And I was like, wait, what? And then I joined Scar's stream and hear him talking about it and, like, laughing. And I was like, have you tested it? And he's like, no. Like, what the? I thought we had, like, agreed that we wouldn't talk about it until after we figured out if it was broken or not. Yeah, and then Jimmy freaking raided him. Oh my god, so BM. I don't know. If by some miracle it ends up like not being broken, then alright, you know, washing your keyboard in the sink is the new meta. Like, yeah, time to just wash all our keyboards in the sink. But assuming it is broken, could get really good content out of it. You know, Scar builds a keyboard. Anything for content, right? That's gonna be like the next... Like, this is gonna be remembered for a long time. Hey, remember that one streamer who washed his keyboard? His like $1,000 keyboard in the sink? Like, the more I think about it, the more I think that he planned this. He's testing it tomorrow, he says. He's testing it tomorrow. I'm telling you though, it's gonna work. And then you're gonna get people who do the same exact shit. It was like, well, I saw Scar do it and it worked. New meta. I can see it now. If it actually ends up working, then you're gonna get all kinds of people washing their keyboards like that. Oh my god. Yeah. Or if it is broken, maybe I'll just build another keyboard for him. Only to have him wash it again under a sink. But at least this time I know what to expect, you know? At least this time he's not gonna catch me off guard. Like he did with that one photo. Pretty sure it just caught us all off guard at the time. It's not even pet hair. It's his own hair. Oh, my pet's hairs, yeah. Okay. The pet is Scara. Yeah, for real. Is this the bad switch? No, this is the good one. He'll be fine. His keyboard will be fine. Just knowing him, his keyboard's gonna be fine. And if it isn't fine, he'll just build a new one. That's just the cycle of life. Right? Where is my 6.25? This is a black keyboard. I kind of want to put... Alright. Hansi, thank you for the tier 1. I don't know why the alert didn't pop up. Thank you. Thank you for the 15-month resub. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Oh wait, it popped up. Wow. Hello, Hansi. What's up? Stream Elements has been acting up on a bunch of streams, yeah. Oh, that spacebar. It's so good! Oh my god. That's why we tune. Did it? Yeah. This stuff content's always worth it. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, so I got the dark, because I have a lot of light keycaps, and I really like it. I know the light one was probably more popular, but I don't know. I just felt like the dark was really good. Hmm. All right, let me put the plate on. So this is a half plate. So I have to be a little bit more aware of making sure that the switches are straight, as there's no plate to hold them in place. Yeah. So this one I will save and use for later. Honestly, can't wait until I get, you know, like a streaming room or like my own office. I mean, I guess technically this is like my office, but I have a lot of like cat stuff in here, so I also have to like be more careful because I do have cats, right? And so I just have to be careful that they don't, you know, throw up on any of the client's keyboards or do any weird stuff. Show the cats. They're all food comaing right now because I just ate. He said he wanted regular caps, if I remember. Standard caps lock, yes. Actually, one of the reasons I got this chair, right, instead of like one of the like super ergonomic chairs was because I wanted a place that my cats could perch, because they've always perched on the back of my chair. And so I made sure to get a chair with like a thick backing so they could do exactly that. And so that's what they do now. Navy Adelie. Do you like it? Your deli? Yeah, I got this thick cushion specifically for them. So for those who have never built with a half plate, since there's no plate, basically, if you don't solder your switches straight, your switches could have gaps. Because you have the plate that kind of acts as like the it acts as like a guide to make sure everything is like spaced evenly and whatnot. But when you're plateless, you don't have that plate to help you. So it's important to just make sure that you solder everything on straight. Otherwise, you're gonna get crooked keys, there's gonna be weird spacings, and it's just not gonna look good. So you can really see it once you put on the keycaps. Like, you might think you have soldered everything on correctly, but when you put on the keycaps and you notice there's like different gaps, then you're like, oh man, I gotta redo this one. Oh, Johnny, thank you for the 2-month resub. Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you. You know, you guys just always manage to catch me at my best. Truly candid. Oh, yeah, no problem. That's what I'm here for. If you guys ever have any questions, you know, feel free to ask them. Unless you are, like, trolling me. Don't troll me. I will cry. Not on stream, but off of stream. I'm very sensitive. Have you guys seen that, like, Zenith from Demon Slayer was like, don't fuck with me, I will cry? That's like me. Can you use Rama keycaps to play Fortnite? Yeah. Of course. That happens to me too, yeah. I mean, so the thing with like keyboard content, oh shit, sorry. I feel like I'm still learning a lot. And so I'm like learning with you guys as I go. It might not seem like that, but I'm learning with you guys as I go along. He put 6.25 bottom row option. So I'm guessing it's like... Today you learned you have to be specific with your advice. Same. Same, dude. You have some pretty knowledgeable friends. I do. I'm very lucky. You know, I'm trying to learn more. I'm trying to get to the point where I'm like, you know, I can answer all questions like comfortably, but it's hard because, you know, sometimes I get questions. So the questions that like I struggle the most with answering are like keyboard design questions. So like why is the keyboard designed like that? And I don't have that like designer knowledge to like tell you exactly why. And I think that's something that I'm lacking. And I don't know much when it comes to switches. I kind of just like, okay, so this is like pointless to do because they're just all gonna fall off. When it comes to switches, there's a lot that I haven't tried. And I'm also not really big into switches. Like, there's some people who will be able to tell you, like I can tell you very generic things about, like, the difference with, like, short springs, slow springs, long poles, stuff like that. But, you know, there's some people who are just, like, really good at distinguishing the differences between each switch. But for me, it's very surface level. Right? But that being said, like, switches aren't really my thing. Like, I do not enjoy, like, tinkering with switches. Some people really do enjoy that, though. You know, they like frankensteining. They like buying, like, new switches to like see what sounds or feels best for them, right? For me, I think I'm pretty simple. For me, I just like light springs. If they're light springs or linears, I'll probably like them, right? Wasn't really until like recently that I could maybe kind of tell, you know, like, oh, you know, the springs in these are kind of weird, or, oh, you know, this stem must be like palm, and because it, you know, feels like this. And, but that took me a really long time, like, you know, get to that point. It just because, like, I have no interest in, like, experimenting with switches. I think I'm definitely more just like a builder at heart, you know? And I haven't designed any keyboards to know much about design. And while I can make like an educated guess, I don't ever want to say anything with certainty that I'm not like certain. Oh my god, I thought you were about to say, oh my god, I plugged in the keyboard. What keycap set are you looking for? Yeah, GMK wait times right now are like 2 years, so GG. Olive camping? Olive just happened. Camping just happened in R2. But you can, like, you can find R1. Like, you can find the R1s of those. So. Do you like Ursa? I have Ursa. That's the fucked up thing. Is Scar could screw up his keyboard and he'd be like, I want this GMK set. And then everyone be like, here! Here you go! You know? I'm just saying, alright? You got that power. But that's the thing, you say you're not scamming these guys, but people will give it to you. You know? They will just be like, here you go. Just give me a shout out. Say thank you to me. I know, but I'm saying if there's a keycap set you want, you can probably find it. Is what I'm trying to say. Except Darling. That one might... I don't know anyone who will give up their Darling. GMK Darling. It's an anime set. Good luck. Hi, Manoli. Let me... Wait, Scar, ask for me too, okay? Just say you need 2 sets. You know, for funsies. It's so... Okay. I'm not double dipping. Scar and I are in this together, okay? We got in this predicament together. Mostly him. But I do feel responsible. Who are you? Alright. You're right. Who am I? It was all your fault, right? All you. I am a nobody. I was not involved in this at all. Hello, Manoli. Double dipping. Did you stream today, Manoli? I didn't get the oh no, that's Saturday you're streaming, right? Saturday. Yes, okay. I was like, wait. I didn't get the stream notification. Damn, Scar is about to just like flex a GMK Darling that people pay for like $700 worth. Someone just traded an F1, GMK Darling, and $200 for a Bauer. Did you hear about that? Jeez. Bauer stonks, man. Yeah. Bauer. It's a keyboard. I think GMK Darling is one of the hardest sets to get, though. I think. If I had to guess. PBT Darling is coming, but... yeah, Darling is hard. What would be the second one? Olivia? Wait, he already has Olivia. What's the third one? Have you seen Rudy or Botanical? Those are really popular. Frost Switch, yeah. Frost Switch is pretty popular. The Strecker Rank 2 is coming. So... give all the weeps. Yeah, we've said money. Yeah, Botanical, Rudy are pretty good. Pastel purple keycaps? Oh, you should look at 兔子. You know, like bunny? There's GMK Lavender and GMK 兔子. There's also Frost Switch. Frost Switch is available now, though. 兔子 and Lavender, you're gonna have to wait. Alright. Blurple has to wait too, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm turning on my fan. We solder. GMK Masterpiece extras. Are there any light purple sets that are out right now? There's Frost Switch, but other than that... oh, yeah, there is GMK Taro. Yeah, there's also PBT Taro. Oh, thanks for the follow. Yeah, if you want PBT Taro, I have that. I bought an extra. But that's not really, like, all light purple, I guess. Vaporwave? Oh, there's Vaporwave. Dreamscape? When is Dreamscape supposed to come out? Which vendor ran Frost Switch? Was that Novelties? Oh, switch mod. I see. If keycaps are causing sluggish stabs, swapping to a different brand of stab is the only thing to fix it. It depends. Which purple? um, so it could be you put maybe potentially too much lube in the stabs, because if you put too much, like 2.5G, it can actually cause your stabilizers to be sluggish. So that might be a fix. It could be the stab tolerance of the keycaps is like a little too high and it's causing it to also be sluggish. So before like swapping out the stabilizers completely, I would say maybe try cleaning it. But if you know you didn't put a lot, then yeah, I would say try a different kind of stabilizers. Do you actually touch the pins when you're soldering? Uh, oh, is she? Okay. Oh, 叫 Connor. Yeah. She must be so frustrated. Yeah, so I'll show you what I do. So what I do is I do touch the pin, but I touch the pin and the pad. So if you look, I do that. Oh, that's playlist. Okay, so here, right? Because the pin helps me know where to put it. So I do this, and then I put the solder on like that. So the pin helps me basically keep my keep my iron straight on there, and then I'll just melt it on. Put the solder on like this, like that. Could you see that? Yeah. So I use it to help guide me right here. And then I put the solder where the solder iron, the pad, and the pin all touch to kind of just like melt into place. Like that. So I'll do it again. And just goes into place. And you can see nice peaks. I'm gonna try soldering this weekend. Good luck! Soldering is really fun. Pastel analog James, that is true. Warp spacebar, all two use, they're fine with different keycaps. You put a new set. Oh, I see. What stabilizers are they? Like, are they Durock C3s? TX? Although Durocks aren't really... Durocks are more lenient, right? Oh, GMK stabs. I've never heard of GMK stabs. Are those new? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even know GMK made stabs. Oh. Oh, I see. They're cherry stabs? Yeah, I would I would try Duroc. Distinguish between GMK and Cherry. I see. I've never used them, so I don't have any experience with them. As you can see, I didn't even know they were a thing. Okay, so when you're soldering plateless or anything that has kind of like a loosey-goosey switch, what you want to do is you want to solder in one side first and then do the other side after you got one leg in. So, it's got a little bit of finagling. So you let this side basically cool up, and then you go back and you heat this up again and push it in all the way. Make sure it's like completely straight in there. And then after that has cooled off, then you do this side to secure it into place. Because it's easier to adjust one side than it is to adjust both sides. And so after this is cooled off, then you can go back and add more to this leg if you need to. Good luck soldering. Soldering was really scary for me. I watched a few YouTube videos and then I had my friend like come into chat and basically like walk me through it. But once you kind of get into the flow of soldering, it's really relaxing, in my opinion. You want to make sure that you practice safe soldering. So, for example, make sure you use a fan to get the fumes. And for extra protection, you can use like masks. That's what some people do. Yeah, soldering is... It's honestly one of my favorite things to do. So... You just want to be safe when you're soldering. And you want to make sure you thin the tip of your iron and clean it. Because if you don't do that, then it might not solder properly. That's like a pain in the butt. And you'll have to like replace your tip like sooner than later. Also, yeah, I thought so. And then you also want to figure out like which temperature works best for you, because each person will solder at different temperatures. I like doing 320. Some people will do like 300. Some will do 350. It just depends. How's the TS100? I like it a lot. It's really small, so it feels really easy to use. So it feels more natural because it's like a pencil. You can also use it off of like a battery pack. You don't have to plug it in. So if you ever need to like solder on the go, you know, like this is capable of doing that. Yeah. 320 best? Yeah, I like 320. But I like it because it's like small and it's like pretty affordable. Because I actually have a Hako soldering iron that Connor bought for me, but I was kind of scared of using like such a nice soldering iron for my first one because I was like sure I would fuck it up. So I got this like what, $50 one to you know, basically learn, and I haven't swapped it since. Like this has been my only iron, and I've used it ever since I first got it. Um yeah, I just haven't felt the need to like swap to the Hako one. Oh, it just like goes up and down. But it's at a static. It should be at a static 320. I've only changed the tip out once. And not because like I needed to, but because I wanted to try a thinner tip. I wanted to try a sharper tip. Because if you look at the two tips, so I didn't swap it out because it stopped working. I just swapped it out because I wanted to try something new. Yeah, I like it more. Um, it's really good for like precision. So when I do like small components, it's really nice. Do you have a FR301? What is that? So probably not. Or maybe I do. So this is hard because like the plate is so much higher. The Hako desoldering gun? I do have a desoldering gun. Yes. Suck my butt. I do indeed have the desoldering gun. This makes your life so much easier. You try going through my Amazon, buying all this soldering supplies? Did it work for you? The Amazon storefront? I set that up a little bit ago. Is it handy? Is it convenient? I hope it's convenient. I wanted to make it as easy as possible for you guys. Gotta go to lunch. Alright, see you later, Katsu. Is it convenient? Nice. Glad to hear. Both the border agents, so ask my way. I have a gun in my badge. Oh yeah, because you were trying to get a desoldering gun, right? But they don't like... They're not like readily available. Bye, popcorn! Thanks for stopping by, and thanks again. You the best. Have a good night. Tell your kitty cats I said hi. If you guys don't know, Popcorn, she owns Mikibo. If you've ever bought things from Mikibo, that's her store. Oh, wait, no, do the popcorn one. That one's too long. Do popcorn. That one's better. Yeah. Good night, popcorn. Do they play Minecraft? No? Are we playing it though? She takes the money? Yeah, she takes all our money. XXW Minecraft server? No, that would be way too hectic. I would get pissed off. I would build a garden, someone to destroy it, and be like, who did it? Who wants to die? Who did it? Good night, popcorn. Oh. You just want to build a little farm? Same. It would probably be me. Yeah, and then I get pissed off. Is that your Smurf account, Sus? Why would I make a Smurf account? Bro, don't you have alt accounts everywhere? I have alt accounts. Is because you use them for other content stuff? Same, dude. Same. I got one I shitpost on. I got one for friends and family. And then I got my business one. Yeah, same. Oh, can't forget my mech market one too. For mech market. Content. This one's kind of awkward because the switches and the plate are like a little too tall for me to just like rest this like flat. So I have to like hold it into place. Alright, Chonga. Thanks for hanging out. I'm sorry your best friend left you. Go get swole. Hi, Kristoff. No. The grind don't stop. True. True, true, true. I would build the Austin tomorrow, except I don't have the switches ready. The urge to build the Austin is very strong, but I don't have the switches ready. Like the urge to build a Pair 65. What switches are you gonna use? I don't know. I was probably just gonna spring swap something. Are Fierce Girls in sale anywhere? Any Fierce Girls switches available? So you guys want to hear a small world type of deal? So I was reached out by Owl Labs to do stabilizer content or feature their stabilizer, right? And so I created a TikTok. I featured them on stream. So that's why I did all that, in case you guys are wondering. Um,
Something ain't right here.
oh, thank you for the follow. And I was talking to Syra, who actually found out that he used to play WoW, and he was like, "That's where I learned AP economics." It was like really funny. He said that. Um, but I forget which one of you was telling me how you didn't realize they had like their own website to buy it because went to ThoughtStop and like they weren't listed as the vendor on there, which was strange because they are the main vendor, right? And so I told him, I was like, yeah, like you guys aren't listed on ThoughtStop for having owl stabs in stock, right? And so I think like, he was planning on emailing them, but he asked if, I knew any US vendors who would be interested in, stocking up Owl Lab stabilizers. And so, I hit up my boy Kiwi, and turns out, so you guys know Feather, who was Kiwi's partner? Turns out Feather and Syra used to talk, like, before they were both, like, in the keyboard, like, um, before they were both, like, part of a vendor, they used to talk in, like, the keyboard chat rooms, like, way back then. Hi, Tay. And so, Syra didn't know that, Brother was Kiwi's partner. And he was like, "Oh, we used to talk together." And then they just like reconnected after that because they're both like, "Oh yeah, we used to talk in those chat rooms, but now we're like both working like with different vendors. Like it's not so funny." And so it's like there's like such a, it was like another instance where I was like, "Wow, such a small world." Dude, the wind is going crazy. Yeah, so Key Spencery might be selling owl stabs soon. Maybe we'll see. Stab content got the stab content brings us all together, right? Too bad I never want to do it. There's actually another keyboard builder who spends even longer on stabilizers than I do. Like, I heard one stream he spent like 5.5 hours on stabs. And that was just like him, like, balancing. Like, not even lubing or anything like that. He was just balancing for the 5 hours. That's huge commitment. Yeah. Yeah. My goal is to become so good at stabilizers I can do them in like 10 minutes. That's the dream. Have I built a Mr. Suit? I have not. Nope. Have you? These middle ones are very awkward. Rebuilding years looking for foam, like to buy or would it ever be viable to sell modded stabs? It depends because it would have to be on like a stab tester or you like hand it like directly to them. It's because if you ship stabilizers without it like being, you know, on anything, the lube could shift. So it depends on how you ship them, right? I have hand delivered stabilizers before that I've balanced and tuned. Like I tuned them and then I drove and met, so this is a local pickup. I met the guy, handed it to them, handed it to him and was like, you know, don't shift this. But if you were to like ship them, you would have to make sure they don't like move around. Which is why it's okay to ship them like with keyboards because they don't move around. So it would have to be like if you send me a stab tester for me to ship them to you. Or if you have like a little stabilizer container. Something like that. Also, we got the confirmation today, speaking of months, that looks like the new car we ordered is going to be a February car.
Smooch.
Yeah, are you looking to like buy foam or like how you should build your Mr. Suit? Suck my butt. I think Thick Thack has actually, yeah, Thick Thack Thok has built a Mr. Suit, if I remember correctly, that maybe he could help you. How do we summon John? John, we're getting Mala. Let's go. Let's go. Will that work? You just rebuild plate case and form me a PE form before. Do you like your suit? I I I've read this really angry review someone had just about like Owl Lab keyboards and how it's all like based off of, you know, foam and stuff, and how they they wish they would do something new and stuff like that, right? But I don't know. I feel like with keyboards that are designed around that, you know, it's, I don't know, sometimes I feel like it's unfair, right? Like, criticizing a company for building their boards around like foam or, you know, just like the PE foam, and like getting mad at them for, you know, continuing with that style. And it's kind of like, if that's how they want to design the board, like, you know, let them do that. And if you don't like the style, then just don't buy it, I guess. Yeah. But he was saying stuff like, that the company was like predatory because, you know, all the boards sound the same and they're just trying to like do the same thing over and over again, and it was predatory. And I was like, what the fuck? If you don't like it, just don't buy it. Yeah, I mean, and I feel bad whenever, you know, people want to buy exclusive boards, but they can't. So then they get mad and, you know, they call like the designer like gatekeepy. I don't like that either. To me, it's kind of like it's up to the designer whether or not they like want to like sell their board to you or like sell it to the public, right? I don't think it's gatekeepy to run like private group buys. That's just like me personally though. I think as a designer, if you want to sell, if you want to run a small group buy, you know, that's fine. But for like really exclusive boards, like you see the criticism like how like I want to buy this board. Oh, you can't. Why not? I have the money. And it's like, doesn't matter if you have the money, you just can't buy it. They're like, well, that's just like dumb as hell. I have the money. Why can't I buy it? Like, I guess I just don't really understand that mentality. Vin? Vin? Paging Vin? Vinsanity? Vin? Vinsanity MS. What if he's taking a dump right now? Yeah, what if he's just dumping? But why wouldn't he have his phone? I feel like when I take dumps, I have to have my phone. Otherwise, I get bored. Trapped in it on the toilet shit happens. True, I guess. Or maybe he's one of those types that, like, really needs to focus. Because you definitely have those types. Like it dark and silent. Oh. Yeah, so going back to what I was saying, I guess I just feel bad for, you know, designers who want to just like do their own thing, but you know, their boards like are really popular and people want to buy it. So then like they start getting people asking like, how do I buy this? When can I buy this? Let me buy this, you know? Thanks for the follow. Hello, Momo Boy. Yeah, but that's the thing, is when you tell people that, then they get, like, mad. Yeah. I think I might just do these next 3 rows, because these are, like, the harder rows, because they're in the middle. So I think I'm just gonna do these 3 first, and then go back and do the rest. But, see, it's just, like, it's harder because it's in the middle. Yeah, I mean, it teaches you, like, patience, I feel. Like, this hobby has taught me patience, if anything. GMK's medium Buddhas, yeah. And the thing is, like, getting... Oh my gosh. Thank you for the raid! Thank you, Fluffy the Puffle, for the raid. Hello. Were you taking a dump, Vin? You're bossing? Oh, I see. Okay. It's like the same thing. How's the keeper coming along? It's good. We're doing plateless builds, so it's taking like a little longer to solder just because I have to make sure the switches are fully inside. Oh, did he really? I think it's funny that he came to my chat to try and like get in contact with you instead of just like, you know, trying other methods. Or maybe he did. Let's go to Patty chat to find Vin. Maple Story Boss? Yeah. You're doing your dailies? Okay. So it's a little looser over here because the PCB is like a little bit more bent. So let's just do the same thing here. Make sure everything is seated in all the way. Once it's seated, then secure the other side. Like that. Then we go back. Oh. I think I saw your tweet. You were talking about the mammoth. Was it apiaries? Someone posted their mammoth. Oh, good night, Alex. Sleep well. I think the mammoth just went on group buy, right? Or just went on sale. Oh, I see. Different tweet. I think I saw you post your mammoth, but I wasn't sure which tweet it was under. How does it feel to, like, solder your own boards now? Does your life feel like it's changed? You love my emo? Thank you. They're all based on my dog. Yeah, soldering is fun. You have to practice. You have to be safe about it, but it's fun. You like mil-maxing? Mil-maxing is just like... Some people like the smell of solder fumes? What? What? Can you easily ruin a PCB soldering? It depends if you're holding the solder iron on it for too long. You could potentially, but that's why you don't want to hold it on there for more than like 10 seconds, right? As long as you're not like leaving your iron on it, it should be fine. I will say, if it's your first time soldering, make sure you have a desoldering pump or something to desolder ready. In the event that you do solder for the first time and you make a mistake, right? For example, like you put too much solder on and it ends up like affecting the switch. And yeah, you don't need to push the iron like into it. You just kind of let it rest in between. You don't really need any pressure. That's why I let the pins kind of act as a guide. 370 temp desoldering is fun. Yeah, so my thing is like, whenever I first started desoldering, you know, my friend told me the same thing, like, get a desoldering pump or desoldering wick ready because you might mess up. And just having those, like, ready to go is, like, a good thing to have. Because if you end up putting, like, too much solder, or if it, like, goes into a different hole for whatever reason, you know, you can fix it on the spot. Hi, TKL King. What's up? I am wicking. Yeah, I do like using desoldering wick more than a hand pump. Maybe I'm the weird one. And plus, I bought a desoldering iron or desoldering gun, like, pretty much immediately. So I've never had to use a hand pump to desolder, but I have used a wick to desolder a board. When my desoldering gun was not working. I feel like I learned a lot. And you know what? That was actually Shiro's J02. She wanted me to desolder her board and put creams in it. I mean, desolder her creams and put Pinocos in it. And halfway through, my gun stopped working. So I had told her I was gonna ship it out to her the next day. So I basically whipped out my wick and desoldered the entire board with it. Or the rest of the board with it. Felt like I really learned a lot. But I do think general consensus is people don't like the wick. Yeah, too high temperatures, you can actually ruin LEDs too. Actually ends up like melting it if you're not careful. Dang it. Not enough hands, I know. It's just kind of like in an awkward position. We're almost done with the plateless side though. And then we have to put keycaps on to check it. Just to make sure everything is like evenly spaced and whatnot. I think one of my hardest builds was the PE foam half plate, palm plate one. Oh man, that was tough. Since my life, Patty, do you know how to put a 7V PCB into boot mode? By chance, have you tried the escape method? So there's a couple ways you can put in bootloader. There's like the reset. There's like the reset button. There's like the two things that you can touch on the pad to reset. And there's also, if you see like a row of like soldering pads, it's like a row. Like you can touch two of those together to reset it too. You think you borked it? Oh no. Does anyone have a 7V PCB that knows how to put in bootloader? There's also some go into bootloader like tab and what is it? It's like two keys that you can also press if the escape method doesn't work. It's working before you redid the gaskets. Suddenly it's detecting USB, but it's saying the USB device isn't recognized. You redid the gaskets? That shouldn't involve anything like messing with the PCB though, right? Yeah, that's strange. I'm assuming you've already tried like new USB cables. Or different USB cables. Oh my gosh, those are pretty expensive. Have you... Maybe whenever you were changing the gaskets, maybe like something like popped off? Have you looked through the... Have you looked through the PCB to see if anything was like missing? Or potentially fallen off? Hmm. Plate foam or case foam? I would guess... I would actually guess case foam in most cases. I don't say most cases, but if I had to say one, I would say plate. I mean case, because especially if it's a board that doesn't really have that much like reverb, or has like a lot of reverb, and you put the case foam in it, then that like changes the sound profile. But that's just me like doing an educated guess. Maybe someone would disagree with me. Like depending on the acoustics of the board. Did you check the JST? Like the USB end? Connections are fine. You know who I ask for keyboard help whenever things are like messed up? I either go to Portal, Jody Boy, or PC load letter. Most of the time it's PC. PC's really good at like troubleshooting those things. Yeah, I mean, it's strange that it was working and then it wasn't after putting it back in. Like, the only thing I could think of is maybe... maybe something got, like, knocked off while you took it out. But you said you inspected it and you didn't see anything. So... yeah, PC is... he is so nice. He's so smart when it comes to keep stuff. I always trust his... oh, ouch. What the fuck? Why was that so loud? Sorry. Yeah, anytime I'm like confused, I go to PC. And I feel if I ever feel like I'm bothering PC, then I go to Jody. if I don't want to like bother Jody. Actually, no, I think I go to Cordal first. And Cordal's like... oh man, how do I say this? This is 0.25. Okay, so there's different types of people on Discord. There are the people whose online status is always true. And then there's the people who hide. And they'll be at their computer, but their Discord status is like invisible or idle or do not disturb, right? So I guess there's like 3 types of people. People who are perma do not disturb, people who actually follow what like their Discord actually describes what they're doing, and then people who are, whenever they're ready to socialize, they'll be online, and whenever they don't want to talk, then they're invis. And Cordal is the type of person who is a very honest person. So I can look at Cordal's Discord status and know if he's actually there or not. Whereas there are other people, right, that even if they're online, they're probably there. They're just like hiding, you know? So with Quirtle, if I don't see Quirtle online, I'm not gonna message him because I know Quirtle's not there, right? But there are other people I know, like, this motherfucker is just hiding. So I'm gonna message them regardless. Yeah. So Quirtle is very honest with if he's there or not. I'm gonna put keycaps on before I put everything else on, because I want to make sure that everything is straight here. It's not shade. It's just Quirtle's a very honest person, right? And then you have people like me who are so antisocial that I will literally lie about whether or not I'm there or not, just so I can hide. Oh, the shade towards others. I mean, I'm the same way because, you know, when I'm working, I immediately go invis. When I'm working, I go invis because I don't want people like messaging me. Because there are some people, like as soon as I go online, like people will send me a message and I'll be like, wait. I'm not prepared for this, you know? This is dark base, yes. This is indeed dark base. Yeah, the Discord red thing is... it's nice, yeah. You like these blues? They're nice, right? This is the dark base. This is actually not the popular one. The more popular one is the light one, but I think this one is really nice. Yeah, I think dark base is nice. Oh yeah, instead of doing like the light base, dark base. Alright. Yeah, they force you to buy both. That's how they get that money. Yeah. Yeah. If you're like, why are you putting the keycaps on before putting it into the case? And it's because I need to make sure I don't have to desolder anything or resolder anything first. Because if you put it in the case and then you Turns out there's something you have to fix, then you have to take it out of the case, and then you just like sad panda. And if you do that back and forth, then you're just like an even sadder panda. So before I put it in the case, I'm gonna check. This shift is a little... Black cherry pies. Yes. Oh, that's too big. It's this one. This one! So I'm gonna put the number on too, just so we can see if this part is all aligned too. You like it? This is my first time using them. So this was by a client. I heard it's actually not possible to really make them anymore, because they changed like the tolerance on the housings. So you have to like get the old school one. Personally, you like Light Hammerhead, but they're both dope. Yeah, I mean, I think Light is good, but I personally like Dark more, probably because I have so many light sets. Yeah, they changed the cream mold, yeah. Alright, chat. You tell me whether or not this looks straight to you. I think for the most part, they all look pretty straight. But I could just be...
Something ain't right here.
Thanks for the follow. They look straight to me. But maybe... left shift? Well, the left shift is on a plate. Hey guys, I'm looking for some tactile switches for your Ducky 1, 3 TKL. Any recommendations? Please don't kill me for you. Oh, that's fine. When you say tactiles, like, are you... how... do you know how tactile you want them to be? Like, do you like a more light tactile, a heavier tactile? Do you like loud switches? Do you like more quiet? Boba U4Ts are generally most popular, I would say. But if those are like too loud or too heavy for you, there's also like lighter tactiles we can recommend. It's just like, do you know, or is it just like completely new, you just want to try something? Can maybe direct you into like the right direction, but just curious like if you know if you have any like preference. But if not, then I can just recommend like generic ones for you. Did I make my... So I didn't make it. These are actually clients who spring swapped it to 60-gram slow springs. But I don't know like what they made it out of. The bottom is a little lighter. Oh, Young Choi Jin, thank you for the 2-month resub. It is cherry top cream stem, Jaywick bottom. They're like a lighter bottom. So I actually found one that wasn't like the same as the rest of them. So you can see, like, let me show you. You see? So these are the switches that we used. But there was this one that was in the mix, but you can see it's like a darker bottom. So this is the one we used. This is like the lone one that I didn't use. But it is like a lighter. So yeah. So not too light, not too loud. So if you don't want loud, then you probably wouldn't like boba U4Ts. I think bobas are really loud. What's the silent bobas? Are those U4Ts? What's the silent version of the boba? U4. You could try U4s. So they're not too light. And they're not loud because they're silent. Whereas like U4Ts are not light, but they're loud, right? They're alpaca bottoms. And yeah, so that's what the client used. So you could try Boba U4. Make sure it's U4, because those are the silent ones. Or you could try the salmon switches, like Boss Quest suggested. Alright. So now we gotta do all the funky stuff. I think you go alpaca bottom if you don't want them to be as loud as Shaywicks. Is that what you do? I don't Frankenstein, so... I did once. I Frankenstein once for... aesthetics. Let me make sure to put that one. So, wait, is this one? This is the lone one. I didn't want to mix them. Let's see. I need to pull up the Zenith guide. Just make sure I do it correctly. Oh, wait. Do I need more knowledge? You want to switch your switches with some interference ducky has north-facing LEDs. Oh, that shouldn't affect your switches. That would be more like keycaps. So I would say no. You don't need more knowledge about that. But these feel really nice. Okay, this one's kind of weird. Okay. Hi, Pinball Joe. This is the build for such as... Yeah, it was. Hi, Jody. What up? These feel really nice, the black cherry pies. Also, I'm gonna go wash my hands because I finished soldering. Oh, wait. I forgot to clean this. Let me clean this real quick. Did not say. I just kept them together, just in case. I looped them all together. I was like too scared because, you know, I just didn't want to mess anything up. Yeah, so the thing with like broken in creams is you wanna keep the housings together, right? And so I mean there are other stitches like that where if you break them in, you want to make sure to keep your the housings all together when you lube them. And so yeah, I wasn't sure though, so I just kept it together just to be safe. Yeah, but you know, you never know. You never know. You never know. You guys are like, what the frick is she doing? Sometimes it's like leftover flux. Luckily, the solder I use is like no clean, so it's not. There should be no leftover. But sometimes it will like splash, and so I'm just cleaning it, clean up any like extra things. I'm using isopropyl. I'm using a soft bristle toothbrush, making sure I'm not like drowning the PCB, but just cleaning it. You can see there's like some shit right here. So I just did it because I wasn't sure. Some people are very like peculiar. So this part you don't have to do this. This is like extra, but I like having a clean looking PCB, so I like doing it. If you're like, won't that just like mess up the PCB? It won't, as long as you don't like drown it, right? That's why you use isopropyl, because it dries really fast. But yeah, you don't want to like drown the PCB. So what I'll do is I will dip a little bit, tap the extra on my hand, and then go and clean it. Like I said, this is like completely optional. You don't have to do this at all. But if you use like solder with like a lot of flux, you'll see it. But I do use no clean solder, so it is a little cleaner, but yeah. You're liking the Tessie purple pandas? Yeah. What were you for these? You thought they're louder? Oh no, so clickies are Clickies are what you're probably thinking of. MX Blues are clickies. Tactiles don't have that click sound, so they're gonna be like a little... They're gonna be quieter. But... Germany. Oh. There you go. Yeah, unfortunately I don't know like many international stores. Because I'm based in NA or US. No, my isopropyl is just 70. But I don't use a lot. Like I said, this is not mandatory at all. This is something I like to do. You want to make sure you use a soft bristle brush, because if you use if the bristles are too hard and you're like scrubbing too hard, you legit could end up just like flinging off a diode. So you don't want to scrub too hard. Okay, we're good. Alright, I'm gonna go wash my hands. That is solder, lube, isopropyl, but I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I closed my window because it was extremely windy outside. Oops. My room is super cold right now. Let's see. Wonder how PCBs would handle electric toothbrushes. I've never tried. Should I try on my personal build? Hello CJ, what's up? These are stars? Is there a McPatty? Oh my god. Did you just call me someone else's name? Good thing I'm not your girlfriend. How do you explain that? When you call your girlfriend a different name. That's like weird, champ. You don't know McPatty, are you? You're good then. You just finished... Do CJ, I feel like we just always build the same keyboard.
Something ain't right.
Thanks for the follow. Yeah, we're 2 for 2. The PGQ is like more rare, so I'm surprised we hit on that one. Zenith is like, I would say, more popular. The thing with like switch testers that I don't necessarily like personally is because sometimes I feel like it can be misleading to just test on one switch. For me, I like to, you know, be able to try on multiple. I mean that's just like me personally, but I feel like just testing on one can kind of be misleading sometimes. Yeah, that meetup happened like 2-ish weeks ago? 1 week ago? Tessie purples. So for tactiles, I would recommend 3204, 3203. Is 205? 205 I would use for linears, but since you're using tactiles, I would suggest 3203 or 3204. But if you can't find that, you can use 205G, but if you don't want to lose any tactility, I would not lube the legs of the stem to avoid not losing any tactility. Yeah, 3203, yes. That's what I would recommend for tactiles.
Something ain't right here.
Thank you for the follow. I think it depends on what the store you're buying from offers, though. I like pewters when I built with them. Bruh. Why is this so hard to open? Bruh. Why? Alright, I'm just about to just like... I thought it was the opposite. I thought I didn't like them, and then as I typed on them, I liked them. I don't remember. Forever 65. That's Ben's board. I actually got my Austin in today. Oh, is that what I said? Then yeah, probably. Which ones were the ones that I didn't like and then I grew to like them? I think it was the Zaku's on my whale, right? Is that what I'm thinking of? I don't have a Forever 65. I do have the Austin. So the Forever is by Drift Mechanics, who is a IRL friend of mine or IRL acquaintance. And he's about to do Austin round 3. Round 4? Which round is this? Are you planning on buying any Rama boards? No, I haven't. This is the clients. Jody. and no to your question. To both. Okay. Yeah, so Austin Round 3, it's gonna happen next weekend. There's a bunch of different colors: purple, green, black, blue. The all black stealth edition, the E-Black one, that one went under raffle already, so that one's a little too late, but the other colors are available, and he's doing it in small releases, first come, first serve. Yeah, it is expensive, but it's like one of the few like full size boards, you know, so wait. Yeah, you do need to put these on. Can you go wrong? No, I think those are both solid for tactiles. There's not really a right or wrong, it's just like that one's more like preference. This one is so weird. Thing is that this is so heavy. What the heck? Okay. Okay. Dang. This is weird here. It mod the wire. I just don't know if the client will be okay with me putting tape inside. Okay. Actually, this doesn't seem right. I mean, maybe. We'll see. This doesn't seem right. Well, the thing is that this is supposed to be like like it's supposed to go down like this, but it's okay the GTS photograph, but it seems like it would have to like really, you know, like press down. Maybe that's me. Maybe I just am worrying too much about it. Maybe. It just doesn't seem like the right height. Okay. Yeah, it's just a weird angle. I guess once you screw it in, it will feel better, but right now it just feels weird. So we'll see. Well, it's not necessarily that. It gets all the way in right now. But, yeah, this is a weird ass design. Okay. So this is all the way in. But this is not. Okay. Let's try this now. Yeah, I guess as you screw it in more, it will become more flush, but holy shit, that seems like so weird to me. Yeah, I guess it's just like a really tight fit. Was yours like a really tight fit? Yeah, see, it just doesn't look like flush, or it doesn't look like straight, but maybe once we put like the rest of these in, it will look better. We'll see. Should you do anything else in switching the springs and lubing them that you could feel? You could film them, potentially. Some people like lube, or I guess most people like lubing and filming. Like, do you see that? Yeah. Well, that's what I was doing. Like I was pulling it, so it's like all the way in. But it's like the way that the cable bends. So let me see. Oops. Have I built a mode 65? I have not. Nope. I have built a mode 80 though. Hello, CG.
Going to bed.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night. Can you grab baby?
Where's she?
She might be in my mom's room. You're mad with Anna because you should be building a Bakaneko. I mean, it's okay. I mean, Canon Keys, they're already working with, like, a bunch of talented creators, so I understand if I don't fit their criteria. It's just how things are. So it's okay. There will be more opportunities. Alright. What cordal set worked? I just needed to pull it more. Which seems like scary. Like I actually had to just like, you know, like fully pull it out. And it, yeah. Yeah, so that's correct. Oh man, that actually felt so bad though, like having to pull that much. But yeah, Jody was right. The wires weren't tucked into the cutout, but it's misleading because on this photo, right? Yeah, I don't know. That's like a weird design. Yeah. It's a weird design. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that design. Just because anything that makes me feel like I'm breaking it feels bad. You feel? Yeah. Let's see. You need switches, to leave film, some cloth band-aid, dielectric grease. Paintbrush? Yeah. You gonna band-aid mod them, you think? Yeah, I'll check after this. I guess I should check now before I disassemble the case. But it should be okay. Actually, no. Let me take the top off first. And then we can check. Isn't this your personal? It is not. Nope. Did I film my po-poos? I did not. I am extremely lazy when it comes to my switches. With clients, I will do the best job I can. When it comes to mine, I don't bother filming them. I'm just, you know, I spend so much time like doing other like client stuff. And then when it's just my switches, I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. Right. Yeah. I was actually watching like how to like bag loop stems. Thank you for the follow. And I was just like, the heck? The heck? Is it a game changer? Really though? Like no cap? No, it's an actual thing, CJ. It's like, you're not, like, I know you got it confused, but it's an actual thing. Okay, it works. Yeah, people bag loop stem. That's one of the trade-offs. You just wipe it off. Like that's just one of the trade-offs. Oh, so the hot swap Zenith doesn't do the gaskets? Interesting. Oh, you put it right here. Okay, I see. Are links allowed here? Yes, they are. What the heck? Gaskets always go on the case over the plate. Are you sure about that? I feel like I've seen builds where... Is this one just like super long? Like the... I feel like I've done a mixture of both. Yeah, I've done a mixture of both. Like, the new? You know gaming is very popular, but you build computers, don't game, you're a writer, you look cute, so the reason touch and feel sound, boring time. Yeah, I think it depends on the design. I think you're right that it makes most sense on the case, but there's definitely been some boards I've built where it's like put on the plate. And if you buy extra plates, then they give you extra gaskets. You like the finishing on this board? It's pretty nice. Microphone, come on. So many keyboards helps with writer's block sound. You're a writer? You're more a writer, I see. Like a hobbyist or like for a living? Besides Jody Boy, I would say I'm the second slowest builder on Twitch. Oh, about that hour and a half, I spent an hour and a half unboxing and QCing. No, I unboxed and QC'd stuff. I unboxed like 3 keyboards. And then the stabilizer spacebar was giving me trouble.
Something ain't right here.
Thanks for the follow. Oh, good luck with your switches. I'm glad my chat is helping you out because I'm like so focused on this that I'm glad they're I'm glad they're helping you out. You're building a D84, nice. Oh shit, I dropped it. Is it Amazon reward for long streaming? Was it? Did I build to it once? No? No, this one's not straight. Okay. Yeah, I was QCing and then I did stabs. And then it was also platelet or half plate, so I had to make sure everything was like in right. So it was a lot of things, alright. I'm not just like potato in. Oh yeah, and then Scar came in and distracted me. You spend that time dancing? Oh my lord. I should. I mean, I wish streaming longer meant I got paid more. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean that. Maybe in the part where like more people will see me like over like the time that I'm streaming, but you know. Hold on. My doggies is at the door. Doggy! Precious doggy! Precious doggy! Okay, bye doggy. She just wants to use me. She just wants to go outside. See if there's a fucking squirrel. That's all I am to her. I'm the door opener. And if I don't produce a squirrel for her, she gets mad. Yeah, this is a WoW stick. I like it a lot. Alright. Ooh! Wow. Do I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 Dittos? Let's see, I got... Hi, Elves. Ditto. Come to me, Ditto. There's 1... There's 2... Oh shit, I think I actually have enough. Okay, shiny? Okay, glittery, glittery. Pastel, pastel. 2 tones. Pastel, pastel. Oh my god, I actually have enough Dittos. I actually have enough Dittos. I have extra too. Wait, you guys don't like my Dittos? Wait. Wait, oh my god. I actually have enough to fit. On this side too. What the... Is that brass ditto? No, it's like a golden one. That's too many Dittos? You can never have too many Dittos. Should be like Mythcaps, I'm your #1 fan. Wait, Patty? We're waiting. Check DM for leak. Oh my god. Hold on. I'm gonna go catch a dog. Okay. Honor? Call her. Honor, she wants something. I don't know what she wants. Can you let her out? Honor, she's like begging. I'm almost done with my keyboard. Please. Okay. That girl has squirrel brain. She thinks there's a squirrel at 3:20 a.m. The heck? Any Dittos for sale? If you have any Dittos for sale, let me know. I'm a collector of Dittos. As you can see. Dittos. Alright, let me just clean up real quick and then we can do the typing test and then we can all sleep. That's what we're all waiting for, right? To be able to sleep. Look, I have 2 bongos, alright? You cannot compare to my 14 Dittos, alright? All of these Dittos probably cost just as much as my 2 bongos. Yeah, they're legit bongo wins. Okay. Okay. I mean, I've been entering for less than a year. I've won 2 bongos. Does that feel bad? Sorry. Sorry. Meanwhile, you have people... Thank you for the follow. You have people entering for like 3 years. Yeah. You want me to swap it? I can swap it. Alright, I'll give it to you this one time, Vin. You know, I troll you a lot with my color options, but... You hate it? You want me to swap this? Okay, I'll swap one. Either the enter or arrows. Which one am I swapping? No, you pick. You're the picky one. You pick. Swap arrows? Alright. Everyone's a critic. I feel like I have just like tortured Vin with some of my color choices, so I'll be nice tonight. The Kiku is so good. I don't know what you're talking about. Hello. The Kiko is actually so perfect. I'm sorry you felt that way. I'm sorry you felt that way, but the Kiko was actually perfect. Alright. Monkey types time. What did I do to Bezos board? I made a face on it. To match it. I say be so? Come on. Oh shit. That was not it. What the heck? Why is it on that one now? What the hell? Wait, let me try. Okay. Now are you working? Now it's working. Alright. Now it's working. Okay. Come on. Don't don't hate on my Kiku. It was good. I thought it was really good. Alright, let's see. What theme? We want Hammerhead. Where's Hammerhead? Right here. Mix 65 is... Holy shit, I cannot see this. What the... Can any of you see this? I cannot see that. Metropolis? Terror Below? No. Midnight? Okay, that's fine. Alright. Give me 1 sec. Alright. This is the Rama Zenith. We're using an FR4 half plate. That we're using black cherry pie switches that have been spring swapped to 60 gram slow springs. Dusky films, 205G. We have Durock V2 stabilizers, lubed 205G and BDC. And this is GMK hammerheads with a lot of Dittos. Alright, you guys ready? Here you go. Alright, here are the mods. Unplug this. It's like an hour of my life. The alphas? Thanks for the follow. Each Ditto has a different sound. Alright. Jody. Why do I feel like you guys always clip my face? You guys always clip it. Anyways. Alright, so yeah, this is the Zenith FR4 half plate with black cherry pie switches. This feels really nice to type on, like this half plate. These switches feel really nice too. You know, normally with me, when I hear creams and anything, I'm just like, ugh, kill the fire, right? But actually these switches feel really good. Yeah, people have already clipped it. They do sound really nice, and they also feel really nice. But yeah. What do you guys think? Actually, let's look at the build before I get your opinion. So Zenith, 65 left hand macro column, right? So think this is basically Q Frenzy without the split. This is a Rama board. You got this nice like engraving right here. Like this little 3 circle. The thing about this build I didn't like, this weight was kind of finagly. Putting this with the daughter board and the cable. But that's okay. That's just one of those things where if you don't really disassemble it very often, it's not really something you have to worry about. But this is a 3-piece. So this is the weight right here. Then you have like quote the bottom piece and then the top piece is gasket. This is a gasket mounted board. So you have gaskets on both the bottom and top. So you can put the rubber feet here. If you look at the side, it's actually pretty interesting because you have this like little lip right here, and there's still this curve, and then this part right here, right? Oh, ditto. Yeah. But yeah, you can see it has a lip. You can see this seems like a pretty like complex cut right here. Because it's like curved. It seems like a complex cut. This is where you put the bump-ons right here. But yes, this is a fingerprint magnet that... Where did she get that? Hello Kitty rag. I always have my Hello Kitty rag. Yeah, fingerprint magnet, it's okay because it's on the back. But overall, this board felt really nice to type on. You can see it's not really as flexy as you'd want it to be, but that's a nice space bar. What do you guys think about the space bar? Damn. It was worth it. Me struggle busing on that wire for so long. Oh, it was all worth it. Alright, but yeah, that was the build. What do you guys think? Is everyone like black cherry pies are the greatest? No. You guys are all in love. You have J-Wigs, you have cream stems. Uh-huh. Oh, I was saying that this side is like a little bit more complex cut than just like the, you know, plain rectangle. Because you have this curve right here, and then right here as well. Yeah, only the old creams work because they changed the molds. Here's what you do. We just Scar's board, we hope Scar's board is broken, and then we just snag his creams. Yoink, you don't need these anymore. Yoink. Give me those stems. Right?